membership benefits. The reason why I keep saying that we need to stay connected, and the reason why is because of all these benefits. Number one is I do monthly Inner Circle webinars, and they're fun. They're fun to do. I actually record them. Probably would have been smart to record this one. I would not have been late. But yeah, they are recorded, and you can listen to them afterwards. And so every month it's a different subject. Either I'm clarifying something, adding some new details to something, just money management, psychology, whatever it is, it's designed to help us be better traders. I also do monthly newsletters where I take the content of the webinars and I memorialize them in a newsletter so that you have this hard copy, and sometimes I even expand a little bit because I can do so when you sit down to write, right? I talk into my recording device and it translates everything, and it's so much easier. So yeah, I can do that. I do weekly updates. You've already seen that I like the ability to be able to tell you in advance that I'm going to do something, because that way when you know that I'm getting ready to do something, like I just said, I'm getting ready to do the Goldman Sachs IAE. I'm also looking to take a weekly hedged FXE trade today, and today is also a 2T trading day, and yeah, I have to give you the direction. Have I not given you the direction? Yeah, the direction is to the downside. And so once I'm done with this call, I'll be sure to go ahead and post that so that you guys, in case I need to add anything to it, I will do that there. Yeah, but today the trend is to the downside. Also, what do we have? We have Monday nights. Lewis does a webinar. He's fun to listen to. Lewis and I, we think a lot alike. So very fun. You also, as part of the membership, you're entitled to receive these 2T directional trades. That's what the membership is. And I'm going to say this in other parts of the, I know where I live, in the U.S. I mean, to have a service where somebody gives you trades, I mean, these services, they can run between $400 and $700. I mean, outrageous. I mean, one time I subscribed to one that was, it was a little inexpensive compared to what I had already been used to paying. It was about $1,800 for the year, and not to even see results. That's the whole thing. I mean, so yeah, very fun. You have access to the Stock Finder. The Stock Finder gives you the candidates for, the IAE or momentum trading or any of the other styles of trading that you still may be, interested in. You have customer support. If you want to call the office and find out when the next event is, you have the ability to do that. We have support sessions, and you are notified when the support sessions are in your locality so that you can, attend. Access to the member site. I mean, I'm running out of space in this little box here. I just keep going. Yeah. You get also discount to the Smart Trader Bootcamp Refresher Program. I'm going to talk about that, the Smart Trader Bootcamp Refresher Program in just a minute. You get an invitation to the yearly retreat. You have to be a Smart Trader Bootcamp member. You need to be a Smart Trader to be invited to this yearly retreat. It's not something that we make available to the public. And also, you get discounts to other Wealth Mentor programs. I know Skip was just here. He's probably promoting his Forever Young program. We have Derek Gell. You know the drill. I mean, these are, fun additional other programs that may interest you. And as a smart trader, yeah, you get the discount to those. Have fun. And so if you're, of course, receiving the weekly updates, then you are a member. If you're not, you need to get on the ball. So you have two different ways of being able to renew your membership. You can either log on to the wealthmentorsmastermind.com website or renew online or send an email. Don't miss out. I mean, we're here for you, and this is just too exciting a time. I mean, I know already the in the U.S. it's, the crash of the 2016 has, or the buzz has already occurred. Yeah, the bears are out in full force. How will that affect our trading? I haven't even had a chance to digest yet what all this information is about. When I have the opportunity to do that, I will share it with you. Absolutely. That's what I will do. So let's talk about the refresher. It's, again, by invitation. Oh, you needed to have already attended the initial, 3-day event. But what you're going to love about our Smart Trader, the current curriculum, is that all of our styles of trading are hedged. This is the one thing that is now different from what we have done in the past, where now all of our styles are hedged. And we will cover our weekly hedge style of trading that we trade over 3 and 4 days. That's hedged. And that one we cover, of course, the FXE, we cover the TBT, and we share with you what to do in instances where the TBT, if it gaps up or down, how to manage that. We share with you how to trade over 3 to 4 weeks of time. If you attended the boot camp, this is something that will be familiar to you. And this is where we're going to use indices. We're not going to use stocks. And since indices don't have earnings, how do you know when to enter? How do you know when to exit? It's very, very cool. I'm in a trade right now. We share you how to trade over 3 months. That's the IAE style of trading. And I have a few more current case studies, probably more current than you probably have in your notes. So again, it's coming up now in KL, which is where I am right now, and it's Friday through Sunday, the 22nd of April to the 24th of April, and it's at probably the Swiss Hotel, which is something that you are probably familiar with. We've been having it there for a little while. The Singapore event location has changed. It will be the 29th of April, 2016 to the 1st of May 2016, and that one is going to be at the Suntec Convention Center. It's very easy for anyone to get to because the MRT is right there, almost in the building, right? So very easy to get to. So again, to sign up for that refresher, it's wealthcreationmentors.com/ST refresher. Isn't that exciting? So, let's, I guess, do we have time for any questions? Is that going to be something that I can manage here? I'm so untech savvy. Louis, are you still there? Ping Quan?
Yeah, I think most people are asking about the 2T today. So, that's basically what everyone is asking about. So I think you more or less have covered it, unless there's some updates that you want to give before you actually post your message for today. So basically everyone's asking about the 2T. We know in general it's going to be on the downside, so if you want to add something, you can carry on, or if not, there's nothing much else.
Okay, Louis, thanks so much. And basically, the key with the 2T style of trading is that if obviously you have been trading it for a while, and this is kind of the feedback that I've been getting. At first, there's a little trepidation, and then afterwards, you kind of get the knack of it, and then it's fun to do. So if you've traded in the past, obviously you'll know what to do today. If you have not traded it, then I recommend that you obviously either virtually trade it or at least review and refresh the previous webinars that I have done. I think I have done probably 3 already, almost in a row, that deals with the ST 2T style of trading. It's a directional trade. And it's interesting because if you can refresh it and review it, then you'll get a fairly good idea. But other than that, it's very cut and dry. You'll be given a direction. And, the one thing I did want to mention that now it's coming to my head that I said I was going to tell you is that the reason why we don't place a stop loss on those trades is because once the market closes at 4 o'clock, some trades are still being settled, right? And and then in the morning, there's what's called pre-market trading. So you have this post-market activity, you have this pre-market activity, and any one of those environments can cause our position to be stopped out. And I was stopped out for a mini fortune one time, something I don't care to repeat, especially because I had woken up and I had looked at the spiders and I said, oh, cool, my target has been reached. I was already contemplating that my target is reached. And then when I went to look at my Options Express account, I had seen that I was negative by, like I said, a mini fortune. And I was totally, it was incomprehensible. I was shocked. I'm thinking, but how did it happen? And then I realized I had a stop loss. And then, of course, you can see on the charts these spikes, you know, to the downside or to the upside. Those are all the stops, you know, being triggered, only to then go my way. You know, I always say I don't mind being stopped out, but then it better, you know, go wildly against me. But to stop me out and then to go wildly in my favor, you know, that is not a good experience. So that is how come I always say, you know, make sure that you don't have a stop loss and that the capital that you are investing with is capital that you can risk. So if there's nothing else, I will go ahead and I will make a post on the website so that in case I need to add any details, I will do so at that point. And so, as always, what should I say here? May the manifestation of the greatest desires of your heart come to fruition. And I apologize for being late to the call. Like I said, I hadn't used GoToMeeting for a while, and if you don't use it for a while, they have so many updates, and then that's, you know, and the updates and the updates and the updates crashed my poor little computer, and then I had to restart it. So, but this call, I guess, is being recorded. You will have access to it. And again, this is Miriam McWilliams signing off, wishing everyone